Control your emotions. A lot of us can't control our emotions because we let our emotions take over us. We let our emotions bother us. We become mad and we throw anger at our family members. We throw anger at our friends because of how we're feeling in that moment. You tell your family, I don't love you anymore. I don't want to be with you no more. And that's because you're letting your emotions control you. You're letting your emotions try to bother you. Don't ever let your emotions control you, because at the end of the day, you're just acting on how you feel in the moment. I struggle with having my emotions control. I struggle with having my emotions control me because I feel as though people don't understand where I'm coming from. So sometimes the emotions take over. Sometimes I feel as though I have to show my emotions, but I don't. Showing your emotions is also a weakness because some people may use that against you. People will know, like, okay, you a crybaby, or okay, you act like that. Bet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna use that against you, and that's backlash on me multiple times because I wanted to show my emotions. I wanted to express how I feel. You can express how you feel, but if you're doing it constantly, it's not cool, you know? I express my emotions fairly, meaning that if I feel a certain way about something, I'm gonna express it. But I'm not gonna go cry about it. I'm not gonna go whine about it because people will use that against you. You know, when I was younger, I used to be the one whining and dining about everything because I wanted things to be my way. And if somebody beat me, I'm very competitive as well. If somebody beat me, I used to cry. I used to, whine and dine. But I as I grew up, I realized it was unnecessary. It was pointless. It's times where me and my cousin, we would argue, have battles, or I would take the initiative to, you know what, bro, I'm gonna stay mad at you all day. I'm not gonna talk to you, because I used to competitiveness. I used to really consistently, on a consistent basis, really do that, because I let my emotions control me. I would show how I felt about me losing. Don't let your emotions bother you, because you show your emotions out to the wrong person and the person might react on you, and you might not know what to do because you showed your emotions and the person reacted, and if they felt threatened, then they hurt you, whatever the case may be. You don't need to show all that extra emotion. A lot of us, when we get into a fight or whatever, we like to do more actions than fighting. I mean, I'm not saying to fight, but you do more action, more whining, more talking than actually fighting. That's you showing your emotion. Growing up, emotion was a big effect on me. I every feeling I have to express it. But I've learned slowly I don't have to express every feeling I have. I don't need to. What's the point? And emotions you have to keep in. Not every single emotion, but certain emotions need to be kept in. We shouldn't be showing our emotions to people who know that's our weakness, who know that's the weak link. Hold your emotions. You're feeling happy, show that happiness. Show that happiness. But if you feel it sad, don't go cry to people's face and nagging. Yes, there's certain people you can, and there's certain times you can do that. But don't overdo it. Don't be crying and whining for everything, That's annoying. It bothers people. Your emotions are important to you. You have to understand your emotions. When you're feeling sad or down, it's okay to cry. Especially guys too. It's okay to cry. Every guy goes through their phase, where something bothers them, and females as well. Females go through the phase where something bothers them, and even the slightest thing bothers them, and they have to cry. For females, I understand that, but for guys, you gotta suck it up. You gotta suck up that cry, man. You gotta understand. Look, man, this is the way it goes. This is the way of being a man. There's nothing wrong with crying, but you can't cry for every little thing. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, guys? There's nothing wrong with crying. It's okay to cry. I cry, so why shouldn't you? Crying is okay, but you bawling your eyes out every other day because life is getting hard? Yo, gonna have to cut that out. Gonna have to cut that out, man. But like I was saying, emotion is very important. Emotions are very important. It's very significant to your life because your emotions will affect the choices you make in life. You will be upset, and out of anger, you will act out, and you acting out will lead to something else. It will. I have multiple situations, not just family, not just friends. It's over beyond that. I have multiple situations where I've shown my emotion, and it causes problems, or it causes things to not be balanced how it was before. No, don't trust me. It isn't easy, but emotions are a beautiful thing. It's okay to feel joy. It's okay to feel down. This is all a part of life. This is all a part of the earth we're living on. This comes with it. We're all here for a reason. We all made it onto earth. So be glad you have emotions. Be glad you're feeling sad. Not in that way. Be glad you're feeling emotions. It's not saying be glad you're feeling sad, but be glad you're feeling emotions, because some people can't feel no emotions. Some people can't move their hand today. Some people can't move their neck. Some people, you know what I'm saying? So be thankful for those emotions. Just don't let it control you. You have to control your emotions. Your emotions shouldn't be controlling you. If your emotions got you like this, oh yeah, go to the left. Oh yeah, go to the right. All right, come back to the middle. What you think is gonna happen? You're always gonna make a decision based on your emotions. But if you be like, yo, look, okay, emotions, I want you to act straight. I want you to act right today. And then emotions trying to move. No, act right today. Keep it straight. You controlling the emotions, everything will be fine. I'm telling you, everything will be fine. There's nothing wrong with expressing it, like I said, but express it to a certain extent. Live the life you want to live. Don't ever act out because of anger and because of jealousy. These are all emotions. These are things that you need to figure out. These are stuff you need to solve. At the end of the day, you want to say, you want to be heard about living a good life. You want to hear people talk about you. Continue your legacy and talk positive about you. You can't just let emotions choose the way you act towards certain people. Sometimes we don't have emotion towards everyone. We have emotions towards a certain person, a person that's bothering us, a person that we don't click with. And that's the problem. Even when it gets at work too. Sometimes you have an emotion towards somebody at work, and because you have an emotion towards somebody at work, you can't work together. You guys don't have great or strong work ethic towards each other. Get used to dealing with people without your emotions, dealing with people without thinking about how they feel towards you. You're supposed to see how you feel towards them. Your emotions shouldn't control the way you think, breathe, act in any way. You should control yourself. I'm telling you, once you get control of your emotions, you'll be fine. Because a lot of us, something happens bad in our life, and then it's like we can't get back up because we're feeling down. We're feeling sad all the time. We're just stuck in the sadness. You just laying in your bed and staying stuck in your sadness. You're not doing nothing to get out of it. You know why? It's because your emotion. It's because you're feeling down. It's because nothing's working your way. And then y'all wonder why y'all don't make it to a certain extent. I want all you guys to make it, but I'm explaining to you. Sometimes you wonder why you don't make it to certain extents, because you letting your emotion bother you. You're not trying to change anything. You want to stay in that pit. Some people suffer with, staying in the same emotion for 10 years. Something's bothered them for 10 years and they can't move out of it because they let their emotions take control. So what I want you to do today is take your emotions, control it. Don't let it control you. Take your emotions, control it. You decide what direction y'all going. Emotion doesn't decide what direction you're going. So I love y'all, man. Stay motivated. Don't let nobody stop y'all.